No, Stan is a great player. He's a great guy. He's playing better and better every year. So I'm happy for him. You know, we are good friends, and he deserves to be in that final. He should come to that final with an amazing confidence, winning against Novak and Thomas. It's just amazing the way that he's playing.
That is just too good.
We all know how good he is. He's the best player in the world so far since he came back last year. He's just amazing, winning almost everything.
What a champion!
We'll see what's going to happen on Sunday. I'm going to try my best, and I know only playing my best tennis I will have any chance.
Right now he's playing great, I think, especially during the night. He's better, he has more time to play. It's going to be a really tough challenge for me, but I quite like it. I'm confident with my game. I will take my chance and see.
What a shot!
Try to be ready physically, mentally, and hopefully my tennis will answer well.
Let's take a look how Rafael Nadal dealt with Roger Federer with the single-handed backhand, the same as Stanislav Wawrinka. More than 60% of the time, the direction was to the backhand side, and I can tell you every time Rafael Nadal does play with a single-handed backhand, it is generally in that direction. This time, it's a little different though. I feel like the statistics will change slightly because Stan, his biggest weapon is that backhand side where he can just launch into it with his body, big, strong hips and legs, and drive. His powerful output is from that side of the court where he directs traffic and tries to generate his main play from that side of the court. This is going to be a very entertaining match because Stan has his strength, and right now he has the mind to believe that he can take this champion and claim his first Grand Slam title right here on Rod Laver Arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, the men's singles final of the Australian Open Tennis Championship 2014. If you welcome from Switzerland, Stanislav Wawrinka. And his opponent from Spain is Rafael Nadal.
Welcome live to the Rod Laver Arena, the final of the men's singles at the Australian Open 2014. Big day for Luke too. He's the hot shot.
And whilst Wawrinka's never won a set against Nadal, I think many, including me, hope he does, because he deserves to. He's played that well throughout the tournament. Of course, deserving. He needs to show tonight that he can do it. And I believe he can win a set if he cranks up his forehand and his backhand, two of the most powerful shots in the game. Got to do a lot of damage with the serve, particularly, just to deny Nadal getting into those long points.
It's beautiful conditions, Fruit. There's not a lot of wind. It's been a beautiful day, actually. Well, we can assume he's going to hit a lot of backhand returns. Will Nadal sort of play this like he's playing Federer in a way, tactically?
Well, I mean, according to himself, he thinks he has to play much more aggressively against Wawrinka. And I think looking at the two backhands of one of Federer and one of Wawrinka's is much better than Federer's backhand, especially up high. And that's main reason for that is his grip is slightly different. It's more over. He can hit a higher backhand. He has more confidence, I think, than Federer's backhand. And I think his forehand is pretty much up there these days. His forehand is, again, better than his backhand, even though we always say he's got the greatest backhand. I mean, how many players really has a better backhand than a forehand? Very few. So he still looked to hit forehands, but I think the return of serve for Wawrinka on Nadal's second serve, he can thread the needle down the line with his backhand, or he can hit hard enough cross-court where Nadal might not be able to attack the first ball.
It's closer than a lot of people think.
I think so. I think Wawrinka plays such a big game right now. And he saw that against Novak Djokovic and against Thomas Berdych, so his confidence is as high as it's ever going to get.
Right.
Listen to the crowd. That was right out of the middle.
I think because Wawrinka has more confidence in his backhand than most one-handed, I think he might go for more winners and not keep the rally going for so long, which is a benefit for him. Nadal wants you to keep it and play forever.
Game, Wawrinka.
Good start for Wawrinka.
That's another thing that's really important for Wawrinka. Nadal really likes to play a long point in the first 2 points of his service game. Whether he wins it or not doesn't really matter to him because it's sort of an investment for the future. So for Wawrinka to play short points, and if he's down 30 love, then maybe take a few more risks. You really have to pick your battles against Nadal when it comes to long rallies.
Game, Nadal.
He doesn't mind high bouncing shots, Wawrinka.
15 love.
Samuel Beckett in the house as well, the poetry. Good wrong footer. Anything short has got to be punished, doesn't it, to get into Nadal's mind. Oh, my word. This is a wonderful start from Wawrinka. Very early stages. 2-1, he leads.
Wawrinka leads 2 games to 1. all.
He's reading everything, Wawrinka, so far.
15, 14.
Yeah, Nadal always tries to play drop volleys. He's usually really good at it. And the volleys he hits, they're usually pretty easy to put away.
He's got him. That sledgehammer of a forehand gets the first break. It's 3-1.
Excellent play. Nadal playing a little bit too short here, but Stan has good variation on the spin on the forehand side. That last one sort of skidded through the court, and Nadal wasn't ready for it. I think that's so hard against Wawrinka. It looks like you don't know when the hard one's coming because he's so smooth on both sides.
Just hit an ace the other side then. And then that. This is a dream start for Wawrinka. 4-1, 17 minutes. Who was going to win in straights? Well, Nadal has some thinking to do. 7 winners for Wawrinka, just the one for Nadal so far. 1-4 down on the scoreboard. First Vamos.
Oh my goodness.
Well, it's impossible to take the ball any earlier or hit it any harder.
It's beautiful backhand cross courts. And then it waits a little bit longer. And again, that's the main difference between his one-handed backhand. Nadal has never lost to Richard Gasquet, Nicolas Almagro, Tommy Robredo, Stan Wawrinka, all one-handed backhands. Never lost to them. Of course, he's lost to Federer 10 times.
Wow. No wonder the clenched fist to Magnus Norman. It's a lot there.
Yeah, not an easy.
30-40.
I mean, the support is overwhelming for Wawrinka by comparison. Nadal's just saved a break point. It was almost polite applause. Apology for the miss hit. Keeps it to the single break, Nadal. Just a fabulous mix, isn't it? It really is. Wow.
That was the forehand that really opened up the court. This is just too good. Incredible ball striking.
It's great length on the penultimate. There were a few shouts of out from the crowd, but it was in. Keeps his nose in front with the break.
Nadal hasn't played badly, hasn't made any unforced errors, but he's going to be forced to at some point to play more aggressively than I think he would like to this early in the match, because they only play for 29 minutes, and I always found that he needs sort of an hour before he's into his rhythm.
Again, it stops Nadal getting any sort of rhythm. Made it.
Now, why would he suddenly take a second serve return early and flatten out and take that kind of risk? Because Wawrinka is making him.
Here he comes, and Wawrinka had a chance to go in, didn't fancy it. His first serve percentage wasn't great at the start. It's dropping all the time. He's still not lost a point behind it, but it's only 35% in.
No, wow.
Wow, again. They're both feeling it a little. Look at that reaction from Nadal.
Yes.
Set point, Wawrinka. Got him. What a time to find your first serve. Third ace, first set. 6-3.
The perfect start for Wawrinka, and Nadal must be very disappointed with 3 break points gone.
Oh my word. Well, if he starts winning those points as well, Wawrinka, we're on to something pretty special here.
Love 15.
Yes, it's hardly a Swiss roll, it's a Swiss clout. And there is so much accuracy and venom in that clout that Nadal is finding it difficult to defend. He almost looked like going in at one stage there, Nadal.
Boy, oh boy. Look at Nadal's reaction. He's just not being allowed to play. Any time to play. Well, Tsonga did it to Nadal in 08, 2-3-2 with sheer power and consistency. Uncle Tony, I've never seen him so animated so early in a match.
Yes, and Tsonga came in, whereas Wawrinka, well, has come in shrewdly behind a couple of serves and has volleyed very well when he has come in.
Time violation warning, Mr. Nadal.
Wow. Well, they've been hot on it in this championships, which is, it's good to see, really, the 20-second rule. Oh, my word. He breaks to love with tennis, the likes of which you rarely see. That is one of the best returns of serve ever.
First game, second set.
Well, a serve that you've been talking about for years through, which he's finally getting the swing on. Look at this.
15 love.
Oh, he challenged that. Nope.
He looked at his camp too, Nadal. Sure to do it, wasn't it? Then the serve and volley.
14-15.
And who would have thought that after 47 minutes, the huge challenge to win it is Nadal's. It's amazing, that word belief, isn't it? How you get it. Magnus Norman has helped him enormously. Really think Samuel Beckett too. Ever tried, ever failed? No matter, try again. Fail again. Fail better. He seems to live by that.
Many in the crowd thinking it was in. Looked a little irritated by Nadal.
14-13.
Looking at his shoe.
That's pain. Back.
Feeling his back.
Yeah. Wow. He is in trouble, Nadal, in all sorts of ways now. very slow serve.
Advantage
And he
Nadal.
wasn't running for that either.
Game
Lots of
Nadal.
venom in the forehand, but certainly not the serve. Well, Nadal has left the court. Hugo Gravel from Metz in France. The trainer came on. They had a quick chat. Definitely going to be a treatment,
Ladies and
full
gentlemen,
medical timeout,
Mr. Nadal has left the court to receive a medical timeout.
which is starting now. So he's got 3 minutes, Nadal, to get treatment for that back.
I don't think it's a problem that's actually suddenly come about.
He's demanding to know what the medical timeout is for.
That's the rule. So you ask and you tell me. If not, I call the physio and I leave just like that.
He has to be there.
Call Stefan now here.
I'm not
Call
doing
him.
that. I'm not doing that.
Call him.
He has to stay there.
And booed back on court, Nadal. Probably for the first time in his career anywhere. So the crowd.
Oh. 15 left. 30 left.
Well, that's just a perfect game on the restart for Wawrinka. And as you mentioned, that Ferrer match for him, I think he's crying into the towel. Or very close to it. Can't run. Can't rotate.
So often we overstate these injuries. They look as if you cannot overcome them, and yet somehow at times they do.
Anti-inflammatories, what, 20 minutes to kick in?
Blimey.
At 80 miles an hour, this is...
15, 30.
Such a shame.
Oh! 15, 40.
And on the evidence of the restart, clearly not tactical. He is hurting.
Time.
Good reaction from the crowd, and I think there's plenty here feeling a little embarrassed about the booing. He's got the set 5-1 lead. You look at that, what is the point here? Give up, someone just called.
Yes.
This is the 102nd Australian Championships, 46th known as the Australian Open, 27th year at Melbourne Park. Don't think there's been a retirement in the history of the men's final. Saves the set points. Second set continues.
Time.
Two more set points. Well, I did some research before to find out the last time a man won the Australian Open from 2 sets down. I was thinking about it for Wawrinka. It was Rod Laver in 1960 when he beat Neil Fraser 8-6 in the 5th. First point, third set behind 142 K's serve, and then a miss-hit forehand way long from Nadal on his first groundie.
Well, that looked a bit more venomous.
He holds.
Certainly better movement from Nadal.
Really needed that, ace number 12. Would you believe it? Nadal, 2-love, third set. Just over 100 miles an hour, that serve, 164 Ks.
15 love.
Right in the corner again. Ooh, what timing. No noise from Nadal now at all.
30-15.
Standard is dropping off alarmingly. Nadal, the opposite. He's got to hit winners consistently. First point, 6th game, backhand cross-court angle winner from Wawrinka. That's a much better point from Wawrinka. It's the focus back. Oh, that's how it was at the start of the match. Wawrinka looks like he's getting back there.
Yes, Nadal creating the angle, but Wawrinka responding. Angle, but more power. What a picture.
The grunt is back. It's long. It's a little hot and cold from Wawrinka. The concentration's still an issue. First point. Wawrinka serving to stay in the third set. And for, as we saw at the start, so many different tactics from Wawrinka, so much thought going into trying to beat Nadal for the first time. Having a talk about a possible retirement and having to deal with all of that probably never came into their reckoning. Quick love game for Wawrinka. New balls coming out. Pained face again on Nadal. But after a point like that, Nadal and the injury, it must go through his mind every time, doesn't it, Fru?
I would think so.
Missed it.
Well, his service speed is gradually increasing.
Half an hour ago or so, inconceivable to think that Nadal, we'd be saying this, has set point. Just trying to buy time desperately, isn't he, Nadal? Get a set.
Yes, and apart from the serve, this was really how the match started. Nadal, I thought, was motoring here pretty well. Movement was good. He was able to apply himself, put power into his ground strokes, but just outpowered.
That was a bit of a slap from Wawrinka. Somehow Nadal has taken the third set. Just over half an hour. The match continues.
It's not surprising that the city would put it up with such an influence on a person like Andre.
Well, the fireworks that are always accompanied on Australia Day, they've been moved 3.5 kilometres away to the Docklands. You can't hear them, they're going on right now, as if we haven't got enough on the Rod Laver Arena. We know Nadal is not yet 100%, probably not even close, but surely now, Safru, Wawrinka's got to tell himself somehow that he is. Well, that's a terrific start. He looks more at peace facially, Wawrinka.
On.
That is punishing. Very good movement from Nadal. Well, 182, so he's working up some power on the serve as well.
Nadal holds from 15-40. Keeps his nose in front. Super. 2-1 in sets and games, Wawrinka. He stopped and challenged Nadal immediately. And Wawrinka's just going constantly to the Nadal forehand. He's getting it all back, isn't he, Nadal? Still no real noise, just a stern face from Nadal.
On. 30-15.
Just 2 points conceded on 3 service games this set. Wawrinka 3-2 in front. Well played. Nadal is loud again with the grunts after popping another pill. Oh, what a miss. What a miss.
He had him at his mercy there. Oops.
He'll take 15-40.
Terrific point by the Swiss. He had to play some balls very low to the ground.
Got him. set it through. You felt Wawrinka was back on track. He breaks.
Yes, not a bad point played by Nadal, but just look where Wawrinka is. Well, difficult to ascertain from that view of it, that he was that far back and yet able to generate that sort of power. You can see the follow through that he has.
He's never known when he's beaten Nadal. He's missed it. Nadal breaks back to love. The whole of the change of ends. The crowd clapping for Rafa, clapping for Wawrinka. 3-4, fourth set. Huge. That nearly knocked Nadal over.
That's a battering ram.
Really clever from Wawrinka. He's got it. Brilliant focus again. He knows it. He's dealing with it. He'll serve for it.
Well, has he got Nadal where he wants him? Nadal had an opportunity there. An opportunity with a big forehand, just hit it a little bit. Allowed Wawrinka back into it, and he didn't need a second chance.
He surely has got his hands on that. Serving for the championship.
Just playing what the instincts tell him to do here, Wawrinka. Nadal just not able to respond as he would normally.
He's fought so hard, Nadal. As only Nadal can. But it is 3 championship points for Wawrinka. That's it. For so long, Stan Wawrinka has been in the genius shadow of Roger Federer. Tonight, he steps out in the trickiest of circumstances. What a wonderful embrace that is. To beat the greatest competitor of all time. He had to deal with it all, Wawrinka. He did it admirably and wins his first major championship. Stan Wawrinka is the Australian Open champion 2014.
Well, at times he's played some quite astonishing tennis. That was how the match started, and then of course he had to overcome what looked like a pretty severe back injury of Nadal's. He had to overcome those demons that sometimes beset a man who has to play somebody who looks injured and then at times doesn't look injured, and you just don't know what to expect from an opponent. In the end, I think a justified performance and a justified championship for Wawrinka. He's been knocking on the door, as you say, Chris, but he is a superb player when he's at his best, one of the most powerful in the game, and he certainly showed that at the start, and then finally at the very end of the match he was once more at his best.
What a moment for the team too. Severin Luthi, Magnus Norman. What a job he's done quietly, brilliantly, to help Wawrinka realise his dream. He'll be the Swiss #1 on Monday, a new career high ranking of #3 in the world. He left his wife for a year to sacrifice all for his tennis. She's back tonight to savour the moment with him here in the Rod Laver Arena, his moment of triumph. And most are absolutely delighted.
Rafael Nadal.
The boos are long gone. A standing ovation and one of the biggest cheers of the tournament for Rafael Nadal.
Well, good evening, everybody. First thing that I want to say and I need to say is many thanks to Stan. You really deserve it, and all your team. Very happy for you. I know we have a great relationship. Bad luck that was against me today, but you really deserve it. So many congratulations and all the best for the rest. And the really last thing, to all the crowd, have been just very, very emotional 2 weeks. I'm, sorry to finish this way. I tried very, very hard.
Stan's the first man since Sergei Bruguera in 1993 to beat the world #1 and #2. But he's also the first man ever to beat Novak and Rafa in a Grand Slam. He did it the hard way. He is the world #3 from tomorrow, but far more importantly than that, he's a Grand Slam champion. Stan Wawrinka.
Hello, everybody. First, Rafa, I'm really sorry for you. I hope your back is going to be fine. You're a really great guy, a good friend and amazing champion. So you did an amazing comeback last year to come back #1, and it's always a pleasure to play against you and to play with you. So well done for your comeback to be #1, and again, congratulate for the team also. You're always really nice with everybody, so good job. Last year I had a crazy match. I lost it. I was crying a lot after the match, but in 1 year a lot happened, and right now I still don't know if I'm dreaming or not, but we'll see tomorrow morning.
Magnus. Working since 1 year and first semi-final, winner of a Grand Slam. Couldn't dream about that. Seve has been since many years with me, always helping me a lot. So I'm really happy that we're here tonight, and we're gonna all try to enjoy after that. But
it makes all the other majors that much more fascinating. We've got Del Potro, we've got Murray, of course, we've got Djokovic, Federer, Nadal, and now we've got Wawrinka. So the French is something to look forward to.
Linard, Saturday night. Stan Wawrinka, Sunday night. Hope you've enjoyed it. See you next time. Bye for now.